Welcome to Revolutionary Thinking. Today we dive into a storm that didn't just shake France, but changed the political map of the world, the French Revolution. Our story begins in France during the 1700s, a time when kings ruled with absolute power. The King of France, Louis XVI, believed in the idea of divine right. His word was law. He once said, "I am the state." Democracy didn't exist. People couldn't question the king. They could only obey. French society was divided into three classes, called estates. First estate, clergy, the religious leaders. Second estate, nobles, rich families close to the king. Third estate, everyone else, 97% of the population, farmers, workers, shopkeepers, and poor people. The irony? The first and second estates paid no taxes. The burden of running the entire country fell on the third estate, the poor. Just imagine, today if billionaires paid no tax and common people had to carry all the financial weight, how long would that anger stay buried? That's exactly what happened in France. The common people were angry, hungry, and humiliated. But revolutions don't just need anger, they need ideas. That's where the philosophers came in. Voltaire questioned the church and the misuse of power. He said, "I may not agree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it." This is the essence of liberty, the freedom to speak and think. Rousseau said, "Government should exist for the people, not the king." He gave the idea of the social contract. People agree to give power to a government that serves them. Montesquieu introduced the idea of separation of powers, dividing power into three parts: legislature, executive, and judiciary, so no one becomes a dictator. These ideas laid the foundation of modern democracy. By 1789, France's economy had collapsed. Bread prices skyrocketed, people were starving, and history shows when hunger meets injustice, revolution explodes. King Louis called a meeting, the Estates General, to discuss taxes. But once again, the Third Estate was ignored. They walked out and formed their own group, the National Assembly. In a nearby tennis court, they took a powerful oath. "We will not rest until France has a new constitution." This is called the tennis court oath, the moment when people directly challenged royal power. Then came 14th of July, 1789. A crowd of ordinary people stormed the Bastille, a prison that symbolized fear and oppression. Breaking the Bastille meant we are no longer afraid. Soon the revolutionaries wrote a bold document, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. It declared, all men are born free and equal. Here entered three powerful words: liberty, equality, fraternity. Liberty means the right to live freely, to speak, think, and act without fear. Equality means no special treatment. Everyone is equal before the law. Fraternity means brotherhood, respect, and unity among citizens. These three ideas inspired not just France, but America, India, South Africa, and many more democracies that came later. But no revolution is perfect. When emotions take over reason, chaos follows. A new leader rose, Robespierre. At first he fought for the people, but soon he became obsessed with purity and power. He believed anyone against the revolution must die. And so began the Reign of Terror. Thousands were executed by the guillotine, a deadly machine. People lived in fear. Anyone could be the next victim. The same revolution that began with liberty was now destroying freedom. Finally, the people turned against Robespierre too. A new man entered the scene, Napoleon Bonaparte. At first, he brought stability, built schools, and fixed laws. But slowly, he made himself emperor. People who wanted to end monarchy unknowingly welcomed a new king. This shows one deep truth. Changing the system is easier than changing the mindset. The French Revolution teaches us true freedom begins in the mind. When people unite, they can shake empires. But revolution without direction leads to destruction. And democracy is not just a system, it's a responsibility. Today, if you have the right to vote, speak freely, and protest, remember, someone in 1789 broke a prison to give you that right. For more powerful stories like this, subscribe to the channel. History isn't just dates and names. It's the story of our freedom, our future, and our fight to think freely. This is revolutionary thinking.